Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Saints Sports Network. We are live here from Saintsfield in St. Augustine, Florida. Your Flagler College Saints are going to take on the University of Tampa Spartans. Let's meet our starters first for the visitors from the University of Tampa. In goal, we have number 1, Alex Hare. Then we have number 2, Tariq Gomery. Brian Marshall, number 4. Then we have number 6, Sheriff Tamar. Number 8, Vigo Sveden. Number 9, Pablo Marquez. Number 10, Theo May. Number 15, Giancarlo Rodriguez. Number 17, Alex Dollard. Number 22, Luca Bergman. And number 30, Christian Fairchild. The head coach of the Spartans is Adrian Bush. He is assisted by Maurice Loagarn. Lore Egnard. Now let's meet the starters. Of course, for the home Saints here in goal, number 1, Ryan Rivas. Then we have number 2, Joshua Fox. Number 4, Gustav Moberg. Number 5, Max Gottwald. Number 6, Miles Shanley. Number 10, Marcus Hedeman. Number 11, Sam Riddles. Number 14, Alex Alexandru. Number 20, Finn Weigett. Number 22, Camilo Vera. And number 23, Toby McCollum. The head coach of your Saints is Thomas Coombs, and he is assisted by Michael Lamb. Everybody heads up to midfield, and we are starting our contest here at Saints Field at 4:30 sharp, folks. Gottwald is going to get it on the head there. He is going to work to... Losing my train of thought here, folks. He works to Moberg, who works it to Fox. Fox is going to get it to Alexandru over here at the midfield mark. Spartans are wearing black. Saints are wearing white. Fox is going to get the ball back here. Plays Alexandru. Alexandru gets tackled like this is American football, folks, but indeed it is not. The kick there from preseason all-conference Toby McCollum. The Spartans are going to get possession, and they're going to kick it out of play, and that'll be a throw-in. That will be for the Saints. Miles Shanley will be taking it here for the boys in white. The throw-in goes just inside the 18-yard box. The Spartans get ahead on it, as does McCollum. Finn Weigett lays chase to it, but the keeper, Alex Hare, for the Spartans is going to get possession here. Going to let everybody on the field get their respective positions, and he is going to play it out wide. That looks like it is Luca Bergman over there who plays it on the other side to Brian Marshall. Brian Marshall, a little bit of open space here, goes upfield to Giancarlo Rodriguez. Rodriguez is going to play Christian Fairchild. Fairchild goes back to Marshall here. Marshall going to go back to Hare, the keeper. A lot of yards of separation here as they go opposite field, trying to switch things around, trying to find where some Saints are, trying to figure out what to do here against home team Saints. They're going to keep bopping the ball around. Once we get to someone new, I'll tell you their name. That looks like that is Gumroe over there. Forgive me, folks, if I'm not saying that right. Gumroe is on the pronunciation guide. That's how I'll be saying it for the remainder of the contest. Marshall going to play Fairchild. Fairchild working his way upfield right there with Moberg. He will find the open man in the midfield. That is Sveden. Sveden plays it on the other side. Going to get it to one of the forwards over there. Looks like maybe Theo May down there is the one that loses the ball out of play. Camilo is going to go track a ball down maybe and take this throw in for the Saints. Throw in here. It's going to ricochet off of some Saints. Moberg gets taken to the ground. Foul is assessed there. That'll be Theo May on the foul. That's number 10 for the Spartans. That sounded like some hard contact here. Moberg working his way back up here. Looks like Joshua Fox might take the free kick, but actually they'll have Ryan Rivas come out of goal. But Joshua Fox is going to wave him off. He said, my free kick. JK. Rivas is going to take it. Why do they do this to me? They do this to me all the time, making me look foolish over here in my bird's nest. Rivas with the good boot here, flipping the field, trying to get it into the offensive territory here. That's going to be Weigett in the 18-yard box, gets dispossessed as the ball goes flying out of play. Shanley will take the throw in here in Saints offensive territory. Good opportunity here for the Saints with approaching the 41.5-minute mark. That one going to go over there. That looks like Sam Reynolds had the ball, goes to Vera. Vera is going to play Alexandru. Alexandru trying to get some separation there from Gimaroe. And that one is going to hit off of the head of Hedeman down there in the 18-yard box. Hare will have no problem snagging that one. So they're going to play it out of the 18-yard box. I think they'll bounce it around here between defenders like they have been here. Of course, we've only been playing for about 4 minutes. So Marshall and May are enjoying possession over there as they're going to cross the field. That's going to be Bergman. Bergman working his way upfield for positive movement. Gumroe is over there on the sideline. He was accompanied by Dollard over there, but we're going to go back over here to Marshall. Marshall going to go back to May. Going to find someone new here in Rodriguez down this near sideline. 1v1 with Hedeman, but going to pass it off into the midfield to Marquez, and that is going to get intercepted there by Vera with a few other Saints in the area. McCollum, the preseason Peach Belt player. Beautiful finessing over there of the footwork. They're not going to go a foul on that one as the Saints maintain possession. I know they all wanted it over there. I know Wygant did. Alexandru over there on the far sideline going to go Vera. Vera passing it back to Fox. Going to try to reset here as we're going to go cross field here to Max Gottwald. Gottwald plays a little bit forward, trying to get a good ball down the sideline there to Shanley, but just a little too far and a little out of stride here. Rodriguez will take the throw in here for the Saints. Looked like he was going to go negative progress, but will play it forward, and I think the ball is going to go to the center back as he was originally planning to in Marshall. Marshall going to flip sides of things, give it to Bergman. Bergman going to play upfield to, I believe that is Gumroe over there with the ball. I like these jerseys today for the Spartans. Good visual numbers. So Marshall going to have the ball here with pressure from Sam Reynolds. That one's going to get out of play. Shanley for the throw in. Gottwald open, but not the way the Saints are going to want to go with the ball. Big throw in here from Shanley. Going to get off the head of the Spartans. So first 2 touches of the ball are going to go to the Spartans, as well as that third one on the ground. Tamar down there. And then Gumrari gets it, goes back to where the keeper. Saints are able to get the ball in their own offensive half, but the defenders from Tampa keep seeming to get their foot on the ball. We're down here on this close sideline here. That is Fairchild. Fairchild 1v1 with Hendeman here, and that one is going to go negative progress for the Saints. Resetting here, of course, to the keeper. He is going to kick it just outside the 18-yard box into offensive territory. Goes to the captain, Marquez there. Gottwald and McCollum, both preseason all-conference picks for the Peach Belt. Down there with the pressure. Having to mix it up a little bit here are the Spartans. They were going right for goal. Of course, the Saints are going to apply pressure here. Shanley doing a little bit of karaoke on the field. Got a track 15 and Rodriguez down the sideline. That was definitely a cross in the 6-yard box, just a little outside. I think it tipped off of the head of maybe Vera down there. So looks like it'll be a corner for the Spartans. Theo May is running over there. Looks like he will take the corner kick here, but I'm not going to speak too soon because we've already had a mix-up in this game, and I don't want to look foolish, now do I? Oh, if I didn't mention, this is Bailey Clark on the Saint Sports Network, live from St. Augustine, Florida. Glad you guys could tune in to our non-conference contest here on a beautiful Tuesday afternoon. Had to move the game up. We're having some issues with our lights as that corner is taken, and Ryan Rivas comes out of the goal, makes the snag. McCollum is down. I'm not sure what happened here. I haven't seen a signal for stoppage of play, but he's rolled over on his back. That's not a good look, folks. McCollum is very important to the Saints. I mentioned Peach Belt Conference preseason pick. So they're going to give him a second. Rivas is going to go snag a water bottle. They're just going to let the clock go, I guess. He's fine. He's up. He's good. Joshua Fox over there making sure he's all right as well. While I've got a little bit of stoppage of play here as Rivas will take a goal kick. Let's take a look at some stats here. Rivas having an outstanding season. He has started in all 3 contests, 270 minutes. He's only allowed 1 goal with a goals against average of .33, 8 saves with a percentage of 889, 3-0 on the season with 2 shutouts. Absolutely killing it. Goal leaders, of course, here for the Saints. We've got Jackson Krilla. Guys, he's a defender. Then we have a midfielder, Gustav Moberg, with 2 goals. Wygant Young Williams, Reynolds, Gottwald, and Shanley all have a goal each. So we've got some action down here on this sideline. Fairchild double teamed here by some Saints. A little friendly shove there as Miles Shanley is able to get his foot in there. And that one is just going to go out the back. Looks like it'll be another corner here for the Spartans. I think Theo May will take it. Corner kick taken. That one's going to get off of the head of what looks to be Joshua Fox. Alex Alexandru comes out of the box. Some contact there. No foul. Saints get possession. That is McCollum making his way down the field. Plenty of yards of separation as he approaches Gamrari. He takes the shot, and Hare is going to be able to make the save to keep it a 0-0 contest. So Hare has the ball. Going to let Tampa reset here as he plays center back. It's Marshall. Marshall going to go to Rodriguez. Rodriguez going to kick it into offensive territory for the Spartans. Little handsy there was Dollard and Camilo Vera. There is a foul called from the looks of things, or maybe an offside call. I'm not 100% sure. Hand is straight up in the air. Free kick will be taken here by the Saints. Joshua Fox is lining up at the moment to take the kick. Let's see if that holds steady here. Moberg and Gottwald making some movement to give him some open men, but he's going to play Ryan Rivas before we go to Gottwald. Gottwald going to go back to Rivas. Going to go back to Fox on the other side of the 18-yard box. Back to Gottwald. Gottwald making the positive progress here. Plays Wygant. Wygant goes head to man, trying to play Wygant back just outside the 18-yard box. Several of Spartans in the area. He's going to be able to finesse his way around. Give it to Alex Alexandru. Alexandru with the cross. Not going to be able to find the head of Hedeman like he wanted to. McCollum with possession here. Makes the kick. Hare. That one just ricochets off of him. Alexandru lays chase to it, but ultimately Gumroe will come up with possession and get it to his Spartans. They approach the midfield line. Joshua Fox applies the pressure. Shanley will apply the pressure here to Fairchild as they approach the 18-yard box. Saints are all crashing in. Camilo Vera falls over there. They make the pass, and that one is deflected by Vera, and then that one is going to be kicked way over the goal, but I think they called a handball beforehand. Handball beforehand. But that's going to be a free kick anyway here for the Saints. Rivas puts the ball down, goes short here to Gottwald. McCollum feels the man on, goes back to Rivas. Rivas plays Fox. Fox with the kick here, just approaching midfield. That's Alexandru right there. Going to try to play Hedeman down the sideline. Or that's Reynolds down the sideline. And he is tripped up. Not sure who that number is over there. That looks like maybe a 22 in Bergman. Goal kick for the Spartans. So Marshall going to get possession here as he makes his way towards midfield. Plenty of yards open as Wygant lays chase to him and applies the pressure. Gottwald will get the first head on the ball. Shanley will get it with his feet. Kick it this way towards the Spartan dugout. Throw in here, Marshall trying to get it to his Spartans in midfield. Moberg will get a foot on it, and they'll have to reset. Down on this near sideline here, that is Rodriguez. Rodriguez goes back to Marshall. Defenders kicking it around a little bit. Gumroe right there finds midfielder. That is Sweden, and that one's going to get out of play, and that's going to be a throw in here. Let's see who they deem the last touch on. Looks like it's going to be a Saints throw in. Vera making his way over there to have said throw in. If you're new to Flagler or new to our soccer broadcast here, we've got some pretty interesting guys on the team. Vera right there with that touch. Going to find Hendeman and Wygant in the box, and I think they called a handball. Handball on the Saints, so we'll get a free kick here for the Spartan. I was talking about Camilo Vera. He's lived in 3 countries, including Bolivia, Guatemala, and now the United States. Hare with the ball. Playing to the other side. That is Bergman. Plays Dollard. Dollard making his way up the field as you see him and Gumroe kind of mixing the look here. Hare with the ball. Goes back to Bergman. To the midfield to Gumroe. Ball still in the offensive half of things for the Saints. They're kind of following the ball here. A lot of yards of separation until now, as the ball is going to get intercepted by Hendeman, but he is going to get dispossessed by fellow number 10 in May. Free kick for Tamar. He gives it to Bergman. Bergman finding his own offensive half. Fox going to get ahead on it. Alexandru tries to get possession there. Dollard, I believe, is the one that made the touch there. Gumroe back to Dollard as Alexandru applies pressure on the far sideline. No man on here with the pass to Tamar. Go back to Marshall over here. They switch the field. That is Rodriguez. Miles Shanley, man on. Farchild right here is going to get in front of him, use a little box out method, get the ball. Gottwald trying to get the ball to his Saints down the field. I believe Wygant may have been the target here. Moberg with the fancy footwork trying to evade the man on. Shanley back with the ball with the pass. Reynolds trying to get possession. He'll get called for a foul, and that's going to be a free kick. Spartans approaching the 29-minute mark here in the first half of play. So Marshall going to bump it around here to Bergman. Bergman goes over there to Gumroe. Gumroe with a strong boot. Shanley will be able to get his head on it first. That is going to go to Hendeman. He gets dispossessed there by Rodriguez. Theo May with the ball down the sideline. 1v1 with McCollum. Decides to dump the ball over to Rodriguez. Goes May. Gets it more towards the midfield. Tamar and Sweden both getting touches on that one as they go to Gumroe on the other side. Now to Dollard. Dollard looks like he's taking on more of a wing-back position as Gumroe. I would assume that was a cross, not quite near the goal. Rolls out of play just near the corner flag, but not going to be a goal kick nor a corner kick. This will be a throw-in for your Saints. Shanley going to take the throw-in. Shanley is he's a hometown kid, grew up here in St. Augustine Beach to be specific, as Gumroe tried to get an abdomen on that one, not going to be able to get to it, kind of falls to the ground. The ball is kicked around in the midfield. Moberg is the one with possession. He goes, is that a deep shot? It is, and that one is just going to float just to the far side post. Some touches over here. Rodriguez goes May. May enjoying his possession here as he makes positive progress to Sweden. Sweden trying to play Gumroe, and he's dispossessed by Vera. Vera with the last touch on the ball, so that'll be a throw-in just near the Saints logo on the far side. Sweden with the ball, and he's going to go back into his defensive half of things. Not much pressure from the Saints until Bregman approaches the midfield mark and passes it to Marshall. Marshall with the progress, trying to play it down the sideline to what seemed to be Rodriguez, or maybe Theo May, but just not going to be able to get the touch here, as we're going to have some subs. First for the Saints, Reece Skeen going to come into the ball game. The midfielder from England. He comes in and replaces Toby McCollum, as I mentioned, the preseason all-conference guy. Reece does, in fact, have an assist on the season. So not a bad sub if you ask me, as Miles Shanley is going to take the throw in. That one's going to get off of the head, and that one's going to take out a play. I believe Marshall was the one who had the last possession of it. Head coach Thomas Coombs down there on the sideline urging his Saints to move faster. Shanley right below us going to take this throw in. Touches there from Wygant and a few pushes around here from the Saints, and I think Wygant is the one that is assessed with the foul. Bregman goes to the far side of the field. That is Gumroe. Dollard going with Moberg, and now he's got the man on him. Vera just outside the 18-yard box, crosses the 18-yard box with a pass. Skeen just gets, I think he got a little piece of that, and that's why it kind of rolled out, but they're going to say the last touch was on the Spartans, and Ryan Rivas will take the goal kick here. So Rivas is going to play Fox in the box. It's like Cat in the Hat, Fox in the box. And now we're going to find it in the offensive side of things for the Saints, but they're not the ones with possession until Alex Alexander is able to get a foot on it there. But we crossed that midfield mark, and that's going to go back to the Spartans. Little back and forth there with Skeen and Alex Alexander, but the Spartans get it as Vera with a little slide tackle there, trying to dispossess some people. Dollard is the one with the ball, with the pass to Theo May. Vera clears it to the midfield. I think Sam Reynolds was able to get ahead on that one. Bergman, Skeen puts it into the Saints offensive half, but just a little too much power on that one. Going to get past Sam Reynolds, go to Hare, the goalkeeper. So now we're going to bop the ball around to the defenders a little bit. Sam Reynolds, of course, the one that may have been the target on that one. Fun fact about him, his favorite team is Manchester United. So if y'all would like to give him hate for that, please see social media. I don't watch Premier League soccer, so I can't say if he's in the right or not. Ball's bouncing around with some Spartans here on this sideline. They approach more middle part of the field as they're going to make their way towards midfield on the far side with Bregman. Bregman trying to play what seems to be his wing back. That is Gumroe. Ball goes out of play, throw in Saints. Vera will take the throw in. Throw in there. Gets off of the foot of Wygant, it seems. The Spartans are just kind of bouncing the ball back and forth. That is Rodriguez. Plays upfield a little bit there. That's Speeden. Ball goes to Rivas in the box, and I'm sure he'll allow his Saints to get a little bit more upfield. Yep, there's the motion from Rivas. He goes Fox just outside the box. Cat outside the hat. Skeen goes to Gottwald. Ooh, that's a good pass there from Shanley to Hedeman. Fancy footwork from Hedeman, trying to find Alexandru on the far side of the 18-yard box down by the corner flag. He is 1v1 with Gumroe. Fancy footwork. Let's see what happens. It is going to go out of play, and I think that's going to be assessed as a corner kick here for the Saints, and they might be willing and dealing here if we can stack them in the box just right. Looks like Hedeman is going to go over and take the corner here for the Saints. Saints are very dangerous here, folks. They've got several guys that have scored goals. It's not just coming from like one or two people. You've got your goals from every game spread out. There was 5 different guys in the Newberry game with goals. They play Alexandru just outside the 18-yard box, going for the long goal. That's going to get off of the foot of Dollard. And that'll get out of play for a Saints throw-in. So Alex Alexandru is the one that got the touch on that one. He is the youngest Cypriot to be up for youth national teams. What a guy. That one is going to go Fox there. Fox in the offensive half as a defender. We're trying to get something going here for the Saints. That's going to be a throw-in for the Spartans. Max Gottwald, the captain, being vocal out there, making sure his team knows what's going on, what we're doing, and what we need to do to get some goals scored here. 21 minutes to play in the first half. Gottwald will get the first touch on it. He goes to the goalkeeper, Rivas, with some pressure from Marquez. Gumroe and Alex Alexandru both lay chase to the ball over there. Gumroe takes the quick throw into Tamar. Tamar finds May. May just kind of running around with the ball a little bit as he's going to find Marshall. Marshall, I will assume, play down the sideline to 15, and he does. That is Rodriguez going down the sideline. Shanley and Hitheman both with the pressure. Moberg gets the arm in there and is able to actually dispossess May. Saints get the ball back. Skeen trying to play Sam Reynolds, but just a little too far out of his stride as there was pressure from Bergman, and also, of course, you have Hare coming up just outside that 18-yard box. So we're going to bump the ball around a little bit here between defenders of our Spartans. Spartans are going to play wingback Dollard. I would assume he's a wingback. The man's all over the field. He's down in the offensive half for the Spartans and the defensive half. So I would assume he's got to be playing that wingback position. That one's going to get out to Rodriguez. Rodriguez plays it in the box. Dollard is going to get a head on it. Alex Alexandru is going to dispossess the Spartans. I'm not 100% sure which person he dispossessed. We're playing Sam Reynolds on the run. Marshall is going to be the only one in his way, and that's going to be a foul on Sam Reynolds just outside the 18-yard box. Free kick here for Tampa. We got a plethora of subs coming in below us, folks. I know at least for the Saints, we've got Andres Morale, and we've got Luke Williams. For the Spartans, let me get my roster. They're just going to bat the ball around between the defenders. And 19, 12, 11, and when he stands up, I'll tell you who this other one is. 7. Look like they're set to come in here for Tampa. Still in the defensive half of things for the Spartans down the sideline. Now in their own offensive half, just around midfield. Going to get kicked to Dollard over there on the far side of the 18-yard box, and they're going to call him offsides. Rivas is going to take the free kick here for Flagler. Spartans get the first touch, but Saints get the second, and they're going to give a foul there. Not sure which player the foul was assessed to. I know it was assessed to a Saint, as Tampa is the one taking the free kick here. Rodriguez bounces it over to Tamar. Tamar bounces it to Marshall. Marshall going to go Bregman, who will go back to Marshall. Down the field, Rodriguez goes back to midfield to May. Moberg is going to get possession. Finds the short pass here to Skeen. Trying to get some positive progress is going to play Sam Reynolds. Sam Reynolds will play back to Moberg, who will play to Hitheman. Hitheman playing Alex Alexandru on the far side of that 18-yard box, trying to get around Gumroe. The pressure there is 1v1. Skeen like he was trying to get in to assist just a little bit. The ball bouncing off heads and feet of everybody here as we get Max Gottwald with the header in the midfield. Moberg and May both make a jump for that one. Bumping shoulders, and the Spartans are going to come up with possession. Moberg gets a foot on that one, but it's going to go the Spartans' way. Fox is able to get a foot on that one. Spartans are going to maintain possession. Bouncing it around a little bit here. May in the midfield. Goes Tamar. Tamar, positive progress Here to Marquez, Alexandru Vera both get touches. May with the touch here, playing up, trying to find an open outlet, but with the white jerseys everywhere, it's kind of hard. Looks like Gumroe was going to try to make his way towards the corner flag and maybe flank the Saints a little bit, but that wasn't going to happen as Dollard gets the ball. Wonder if he will go for the kick from here. No, he's going to play a little bit further up, try to find maybe someone in the box. Rodriguez outside the box gets it, trying to find a head over there. And someone, I think that is Joshua Fox, is down in the box. What looks to be a head injury. So they're going to have a stop of ball movement here. Let's see if we have a stoppage of clock. Waiting for the official word from the official. That's why it's the official word from the official. And there's the stoppage of play. They're going to check on Joshua Fox here. Out comes the athletic trainer to check on him. Wonder if we'll be able to take this time and have both teams sub here. Fox is up and walking around, so that's a good sign. I think it was a head injury, so I think he's going to have to come off the field no matter what. I could be wrong on that one, though. Some water bottles have made their way into the field of play. Wonder if Shanley's going to remember that he's got to put that back, or if he's going to run around the field with it. Taking care of his boys. Boys are all getting some water here. Bottle into the air, and it makes its way back to the sideline. So Fox is off, and that is going to bring Alberto Ontiveros onto the field here for the Saints. The rest of the subs aren't able to make their way onto the field yet. But Joshua Fox is already lined back up to go back in. So I think because there was a stoppage of play and the trainer came onto the field, they did, in fact, have to take him out no matter what. I believe the keeper for the Spartans was the last one with possession. I don't know if they'll do a drop ball here with the stoppage of play or if they'll just... They did the drop ball, but there were no Saints in the area to corral that. 15.5 to go here in the first half. Rivas gets the ball, goes Ontiveros. Ontiveros with a few touches here, goes back to Rivas. Rivas goes Gottwald, back to Rivas. Since they're just going to bounce the ball amongst themselves for a little bit, let me tell you about Rivas. Get the ball into the offensive half, but ball is just getting kicked around by Saints and Spartans alike. Gottwald with the ball is going to play Ontiveros, who just made his way into the game, if you missed that. Skeen is going to get dispossessed, but he's able to maintain his footing, get back up, and get the ball again. Alexandru on the sideline. Ball goes out of play. Throw in. And we will have every single sub come into the ball game here for both Tampa and Flagler. All right, let's see here if I can get all these subs for you guys. For the Spartans, we've got number 7, Alex Badgie. Who else? Number 12, Leonardo Buzgokar. And then the other Spartans, of course. I will come back. I will circle back once I see them on the field, folks. But, of course, for the Saints, I don't know. Yep, there's Luke Williams. Luke Williams came in, number 25. Number 7, Andres Morale. Joshua Fox back into the ball game. Jesse Van Krimpen back into the game as well. Or not back into the game, but he is making his first appearance here. I believe that's all the subs here for Flagler. As I see the guys that came in for Tampa, I will make sure you guys know who they are for sure. Shanley is going to take the throw in here. Bugozkar, I believe, was the one who had the last touch. Pau Adebar is number 3 over here for Tampa. He fresh legs in the ball game for them. Morale trying to find Shanley. Shanley, a little shove from the back. Ball gets kicked out of play, and we'll have a throw in here for the Saints. And, of course, Miles Shanley's going to take it. Who else would take it? Moberg gets it. Moberg is going to play Joshua Fox. He got himself a little bit of a breather after the head injury as Alexandru tries to slide and get the ball. Number 6, Tamar, is the one that's going to come up with the possession here. That's Bregman, goes Marshall. Marshall goes Rodriguez. It looks like we have the same back line here for the Spartans. New midfielders, new forwards. Of course, as I find them on the field, I'll let you guys know who they are. So that one's going to approach the midfield. That looks like new legs. Number 19 made his way into the ball game. Jack Hartford. Marshall with the ball, plays fresh legs of Badgie. Rodriguez. Down here on the side goes Badgie again. Van Krimpen, very, very good defense down there, as well as Miles, Gottwald, and of course Morale down there with the assist. And that one is going to go over the goal. Ryan Rivas makes the attempt for it, but it was over the goal, so he didn't have to get it, and it's going to be a goal kick Saints. So Ryan places the ball, instructing his Saints to get higher. I think he's going to go with the long ball on this one, folks. He does. That one crosses the midfield mark. That's at least a 30-yard punt. Very good ball from him. Marshall just gets a foot on it. And another one after Fox got the header. Gottwald gets his head on that one. Hetheman gets a head on that one. Luke Williams gets a head on it. Morale going to be the first one to attempt to use his feet on that one, but it's going to go out of play for a throw-in for Rodriguez. New legs right there. Aldabo plays Badgie. Lots of getting handsy, getting footsy and everything over there. Van Krimpen and all the fresh legs. They're like, we got fresh legs, let's use them. They're just kicking each other and like elbowing each other and everything. They're just high energy people. No open shot there for Gamrari. He is going to play Rodriguez on the outside. I assume he was going for a head in the box there. That looked like 19 for the Spartans. Hartford, but wasn't able to get a head on it. Luke Williams, the intended target here. He is in double coverage. He's going to play it over the head of Marshall. Marshall lays chase to it down by the keeper. Going to go outside to Gamrari. Just going to bounce the ball around the defenders here, folks. Number 3 has made his way onto the back line for the Spartans. I didn't realize him earlier. That is Aldabo. Luke Williams plays it into the 18-yard box, but there are no white jerseys there to get possession of that one. Morale was just a little bit more center to the 18-yard box and not quite in it just yet, folks. Ball making its way to the midfield. Gamrari goes Bregman. Aldabo to Marshall. Marshall trying to find some open feet here, and he finds Badige. Luke Williams with possession here. He gets dispossessed and knocked to the ground. No foul called. The refs are letting the boys play. Head coach Thomas Coombs with the ball here. Going to hand it off to Miles Shanley for the throw-in. Thomas, you had your playing days. Let the boys play. Ball down. Luke Williams gets a shoulder on it. Van Krimpen trying to get a foot in there. Badige goes off to Bugoskar. Bugoskar goes Gamrari. Gamroi over there with with Hitheman. 11s and 10s look very similar from this distance away. I'm pretty far. Y'all can't tell, but I'm pretty far away. Morale over here, 1v1 with Rodriguez. Rodriguez trying to find his fresh legs. Shanley over here with the pressure. Shanley does dispossess him. Morale going to kick it towards the sideline. Trying to make positive progress for the Saints. That one is going to get towards midfield, but in the possession of the Spartans. Tampa. Morale trying to get a foot on it and get that possession back. He's working hard, folks, trying to get his feet on the ball here. Open field. Hitheman with the pressure. Gamroi on that far sideline. Let's see if he tries to go with a big boot down to the 18-yard box. He won't. He will play the short ball here to Aldabo. Josh Fox gets a head on it. Aldebo gets another head on it. That one's another head. That one was by 19. And that one is going to be a goal for the Spartans. About 7:41 to play here at Saints Field. Let's wait for the PA to tell me who that goal was. That ball was bounced around like crazy in that 18-yard box and the 6-yard box. I don't want to give the wrong credit here, folks. Let's pull up these live stats, and I'll let you guys know who the goal was. There was just so much. There were so many touches down there, and I don't want to give anybody or take anybody's credit away. Let's see if they've given the goal to as the Saints line up at midfield for kickoff. So, Lorenz Offner is the one who scored that goal. River Beeman now in the game here for the Saints. He snuck in on me while I was trying to read stuff. Rude. New Smyrna Beach, Florida native is River. Dispossessed down in that 18-yard box. He's trying to put those fresh legs to use against a possible tired back line. I think 3 is the only set of fresh legs on Tampa. Van Krimpen gets ahead on that one. I don't know who the intended target was, but it's going to go out of play, and that'll be a throw-in for the Spartans. Looks like Gumroe will take the throw-in. So new legs of River into the ball game, the contest here at Saints Field. River is actually a really good Mario Kart player for you guys that didn't know. He actually beat the entirety of his teammates in a Mario Kart tournament. So River can play soccer and Mario Kart. He is a man of many talents. I like when they tell me like fun facts that are actually other talents. Miles Shanley down near the 18-yard box, and I think not 100% sure what that call was. Maybe a foul. So Ryan gonna get the ball to midfield. Far sideline over there looks like Hitherman with possession finds Luke Williams, who's trying to find River Beeman, who goes Morale, who tries to maybe go back to Beeman, or maybe it was screen and they're trying to go that far sideline. Saints are bouncing the ball off everywhere. Luke Williams goes to Morale. He's an open man again, so he's going to go get the ball. He goes Shanley into the box. Hitherman trying to go with the header there, but it's going to roll into possession of Gumroe. Gumroe goes down the sideline and finds a player towards the middle part of the field. Morale is able to re-get possession of the ball. He plays Van Krimpen. Van Krimpen, there was like 3 Spartans in that area. No Saints to help him out there. Crossing midfield with the ball. That looks to be a new player for the Spartans, but he's going to dump it out, and he goes with a cross that was probably supposed to stay in that 6-yard box there to their number 7, but it's going to trickle out of play. Actually, it's not going to trickle out of play. It's going to fly out of play. That thing was gone. So throw in here. Shanley's going to take it. Gottwald with the possession. Trying to get the ball into midfield. Beeman gets a little bit of a head on it. Luke Williams with possession. Let's see if he'll find Beeman on the outside, or if he'll just try to finesse everybody himself. Finessing everybody himself, goes the opposite way to Hitherman. Hitherman 1v1 with Gumroe, with a little bit of pressure there coming up from the Spartans, and they'll take the ball. They get it back into their own offensive half. That is going to be Offner. Better be careful of him. He scored the only goal here in the contest. We approach the 4-minute mark. Very footsie down there near the sideline as the Saints get possession back. 7, that is Fadige, was able to get a foot on that one, and that one ultimately gets out of play. Goal kick here for Ryan Rivas. Don't see him moving any of the Saints a little further upfield, so it looks like he'll just play Gottwald on the short ball. There was a man on for Gottwald. Van Krimpen's got 2 men on as he goes on the outside here. Some open field just a little bit for Hitherman as he goes with Gumrari 1v1. There are 3 Spartans coming in to help maintain coverage. Van Krimpen going to go play back to Vera. The back line's trying to tell them, go forward, guys, go forward. Moberg with the ball, trying to find an open man. Gottwald comes in at the midfield, will play across the circle to Vera. He finds Hitherman. Hitherman looked like there were 2 men on. He's trying to find Morale. Morale's got to get a turn here, but we'll have too much pressure. 2 guys, too much pressure. Moberg goes Hitherman on the outside far sideline. Pressure there from the Spartans. I think he's playing Morale just near the back sideline. And that ball's going to get out of play. Goal kick here for Tampa. So Hare taking his sweet time here as he knows his team has got the lead in this first half of play. Saints are looking to get some momentum going here with just 2.5 to play in this first half of things. But can't forget, folks, they got a whole nother 45 to play. They'll get some fresh legs at halftime, and our starters will get some rest. Ball goes out of play on Shanley. Rodriguez with the throw in. Finds Aldabo. Hitherman is the one that's going to come up with the possession here. He's got a man on behind him, but with some open field in front, he is going to go Morale. Morale had a little bit of open field, goes back to Hitherman. Plenty of open field here for Shanley as he is going to go even wider open field that Fox has, and they will just cross the field here. Vera with possession, wide open Moberg over here in the midfield, and they will go to River Beeman. Ball gets out on the Spartans as he will play Camilo Vera. Slide tackle there. Vera keeps the ball in play. Goes back to Beeman. Beeman trying to find the head of River Williams, I would assume, as he was the one that got the touch on it. Hitherman just misses the goal just outside of that post. And another goal kick will be awarded to Tampa here with 1.5 to play. Keeper taking his sweet time. Ball is kicked into the midfield. Gottwald is going to get the first head on it. Van Krimpen over there getting the touch. Williams also with a touch. The Spartans got the touch on it. Gottwald, Van Krimpen, Beeman. Spartans have taken over the ball here with pressure from Moberg and Gottwald. I believe that is Offner making his way towards the goal, and Ryan Rivas will get the save on that one as he lays on the ball in front. About 37 seconds to go here in the first half. Morale trying to find the open man in Luke Williams. Ball goes back into Spartan possession. That's Jack Hartford and Morale down there. Hartford is going to get assessed a foul. They're going to have Morale retake that free kick. They're trying to run fast here. We've got about 15 seconds left in this half. Moberg lines the ball up for Shanley. The kick here, I guess he's trying to find the head of Beeman. That's not Beeman, that is Luke Williams. And the Saints aren't able to knot the game here. It is 1-0 at half in favor of Tampa on a beautiful Tuesday afternoon here in St. Augustine. Finally got some clear skies. It is 1-0 in favor of the Spartans. The Saints are going to look for some second half momentum in about 15 minutes. So tune back in, get some snacks, and come back with us here on the Saints Sports Network. All right. Welcome back, everybody, to the Saint Sports Network here for the second half of play. If you missed the first half, Tampa is leading Flagler 1-0 after 45 minutes of play. Of course, because we're just now approaching the second half. Let's take a look at some first half stats here for you. I might have to wait a second as we approach kickoff. I got to start the clock on the system for you guys. And we are underway here in the second half of play. Goals here for, or singular goal here for the Spartan came from Lorenz Offner. He had 2 shots, both of which were on goal. One was for a goal. That goal was unassisted. You also had shots from Sweden, Dollard, Aldebo, and Badiji. Saints are applying pressure early here in the second half. Morale approaching the goal, and he gets it! The Saints come in hot, folks, and they get a goal to tie the game at 1. The Saints came marching in, and they have tied it up 1-1 here, folks. Morale finds the back netting, and the Saints are on the board. How about that for some second half magic? I don't know what head coach Thomas Coombs said in between the first and second halves here, that 15 minutes. I need whatever pep talk that is before I go into work every single day. I love my job, but that is some genius right there. I'm going to have to yell off the side in a minute. Be like, Thomas, what you saying down there, man? What you saying? That was good. Oh, we love it.
I got a quiz tomorrow.
Sammy got a quiz. Thomas, we need some words of wisdom. Man, that was awesome. We were less than 30 seconds. We were 30 seconds into the second half, and the Saints just immediate momentum, immediately go in and get that goal. That was Andres Morale, man. Andres Morale, man, what a guy. Let's see what goal number that was for him on the season. Get my stats together here. It's windy in St. Augustine. That was Andres' first goal of the season. He does have an assist to his name. Absolute superb footwork from him. Absolutely aggressive here from the Saints as well. Immediately from kickoff, it only took them 30 seconds. I guess they really had a good halftime talk, like I said, folks. Alex Andrew with the kick there, trying to find the header over there. I believe that is Luke Williams still on the pitch here. Gottwald with the header, getting it back into offensive territory. McCollum has re-entered the game here in the second half. He is aggressive, making his way towards the 18-yard box. Oh, and he takes a shot. That ricochets off of a head. He went down fast, and we're stopping the clock immediately, folks. That's a head injury. We don't play with those. We're going to let the athletic trainer come out. I'm going to take a step away here, folks, so I'm not going to talk during this. Let's give him a minute. All right, so he got up, and I believe we had a sub for him because he went down with a head injury. Drop ball here to the keeper, and we are resuming play here at Saints Field. Hope he is okay, of course. He got a nasty shot to the head there, folks. That's not something you want to play with, especially in soccer when you're heading the ball a lot and you have to use your head. People got to be smart to play soccer. Ooh, over the back. Jump there from McCollum. But that is going to be a free kick here for the Saints. McCollum with the ball here after the jump over the back. He is going to play Camilo down here on this near sideline, making his way downtown. Going to play, I thought he was going to play Wygib, but he gets dispossessed down there near the corner flag. Throw in here. Vera takes it, finds Alex Alexandru. Back to Vera here on the sideline. Double covered. Tries to find an outlet, but he is going to take the easy way out, get a throw in here. I think that's a good soccer IQ play there from Vera. Toss in there. McCollum, a little dispossessed, trying to make his way to the ball. He was getting handsy over there. Not footsie. That was actually handsy. There were some hands thrown over there. I saw it. Fox with the ball, gets it off the chest of Luke Williams. Luke Williams 1v1 down there, and he takes it just by the corner flag. What an excellent field awareness play from Luke Williams down there at the corner flag. He knows that he's in trouble of getting that ball getting kicked out of the back line there by the goal, and that could be a possible goal kick. They lose possession, but instead the Saints are going to take advantage here with a corner kick. Alex Alexandru lines up to take it, folks. Everybody but like 3 or 4 players stacked up in the box here. The short kick going to ricochet off of May. Goes back to the corner flag for Mr. Alexandru. Alexandru lines up the corner kick here. Let's see if he's going to try to play Fox right there, kind of short. No, he goes with the head ball. That one's going to get over everybody. Andres lays chase to it over there by the sideline and corner flag on the opposite side of the field. Andres kicks it into the box, trying to find the head of Fox, and I think that ricocheted off of a few Spartans or people. Andres with a slide tackle. We have some new bodies in, of course, here for the Saints. That's Jackson Carilla, Defensive Player of the Week for the Peach Belt. Andres with possession here. Let's see if he tries to play McCollum. He does. McCollum, I assume, will play it back to him, and he does. Goes back to McCollum. Carilla with some open field over here. No Spartans around him. Getting real pushy down there with a slide tackle. Alex Alexandru comes in. He is going to take the ball himself. Now double covered. Almost gets tripped up. Now looks like quadruple cover down there. Wanting a foul or something for a jersey pull, as that one is going to get cleared out of the Saints offensive half to the midfield. Gottwald plays it into his own offensive half, trying to find Wygant. Fox will get possession here. Let's see if he plays Moberg. Moberg will take it. He's got a man on, plays it back to Gottwald. Vera over here, plenty of open field as well as Alexandru. Plays Fox down the sideline. Fox tries to play back to Wygant. Wygant tries to keep the ball from going out, but we're going to get a toss in here from the Spartans. Spartans possession down there. Kick back to the goalkeeper. Tied at 1 apiece here at Saints Field. Marshall going to get it out. I believe that's 3 on the far side. Aldabo. Marshall regains possession here back to Bregman. Man on and Luke Williams, as that one's going to go to in the midfield. I don't believe we've seen Daffa Taylor today. Into the offensive side of the field for Tampa. Trying to switch the field here. That is Gumroe. Gumroe plays it down the field. Tries to get a header in the box. Carilla is the one that comes up with the header. Luke Williams getting possession here, but just a little too many bounces off the head. Adalbo is the one that's going to get the possession here. Rodriguez right near that back line. Joshua Fox with the pressure. Ball gets into the 18-yard box. Contact, and Rivas comes out and about falls all over his own player. Rivas is down, but he's back up. Fox is going to adjust the shoe or maybe the shin guard here and get his way back up. A foul was assessed, and it's going to be a free kick for the Saints. Approaching just under 38 and a half minutes to play here. Man, short-lived second half so far, but it's already been exciting. So kick there from Carilla to McCollum. McCollum is going to play back to Rivas. Rivas will go Carilla. Going to try to switch the field here. Maybe he'll play Gottwald, and he will down on the other side of the 18-yard box. Assume you'd find someone down the sideline, and there it is, and Morale down the sideline. He gets a little tripped up. He maintains possession, but it's going to be a free kick here for the Saints with the assessed foul. Gottwald will line up for the set piece here. Ball crosses midfield into the offensive half. First touch will go to the Spartans, as will the second one. Gumroe was the one with the touch. Vera gets it on the ground. goes McCollum. McCollum plays a good ball to Alexandru on the side. He's laying chase. He tries to go with the cross there. I think he was going Luke Williams inside that 6-yard box. McCollum is the one that comes up with it. He's using the fancy footwork to get around all these Spartans here, and he's going to have to play the ball out a little bit to Fox, who will find Morale on the corner of the 18-yard box, who finds Wygant. Gets a little bit too much of a touch on that one. It's going to go a little further here for Spartans possession. At midfield, Krilla with the pressure, having to play it back. That's Bregman right there, going to play Gumroe. Gumroe going to play it back to his fellow defender. He's going to play across the field to the outside back. Williams and Morale there with the pressure. Getting the ball out of their own defensive half is the Saints. Wygant making his way down the sideline here. 1v1 pressure. Let's see if he's going to go for a cross or if he's going to go for the shot. I'm going to go that was a cross, trying to find either Alex Alexandru or Luke Williams down in the box. Goal kick here for the Spartans. Amazing pressure here, though, from the Saints. They're not letting the Spartans get on their heels, and the Spartans, I believe, started out the second half on their heels. All the momentum really in their corner, but not able to really maintain the lead for much longer into the second half as the Saints came out, really just pressed the ball into the box. Alex Alexandru and Morale and that whole line over there, especially with Wygant and Williams over there, applying pressure to this Spartans defense, caught them on their heels, ultimately found the back netting. Just amazing goal for the Saints and really finding the momentum back into their corner. And it seems like ball possession has really stayed with the guys in white, as that one is going to go deep into Spartans territory. Marshall has possession, will play outside back. Adalbo will play, trying to get it into their offensive half. Some more touches over here as they try to find the middle of the field. Luke Williams applies pressure. Gumroe. Plenty of open field here. There were 4 Saints in the vicinity, but none that were really going to be able to stop him. His new legs there. That's Dafa Taylor is going to get intercepted. Wygant lays chase to the ball with Bregman, who plays his keeper in Hare. Hare goes Marshall. Marshall, positive yardage here. I believe number 10's on that far side. That's May. No, that's 15. That is Rodriguez. So sorry. He's on the far side of the field. The sun moved. The jerseys aren't hard to see. So Bregman over here on the side. Will play Taylor. As I mentioned, I don't think we saw him in the first half. Krilla with the pressure. Applying pressure there. Alex Alexandru also there to keep the ball from going towards his keeper. Aldabo is going to play Rodriguez. Rodriguez will play it. I believe that is actually May that I mentioned earlier. And across there, may have got tipped by a Saint. We'll see the call here as the ball is going to roll towards the corner flag, but Alex Alexandru is going to corral it before it goes out. So maybe that last touch was on a Saint, as that one will get out of play. Throw in Saints, and we'll have some subs here. Sam Reynolds, Reese Skeen, and Marcus Hitheman all come into the contest here for the Saints. So fresh legs here pretty early in this second half, if you ask me. Skeen immediately making his presence known, as well as Sam Reynolds with the pressure. We also had a sub for the Spartans, Leonard Bugaskar. I think that's my favorite, Bugaskar. It's fun to say, Bugaskar. Anyways, ball is in play there down the sideline. It's going to get out. The Spartans are the last ones to touch it. Gottwald and Moberg both laid chase to make the throw in. Gottwald will throw it to Moberg. He's like, here, you are also running towards it. I'll share the wealth. Rivas gets the ball here. Going to play outside to Krilla. Krilla will approach midfield with that pass as Vera gets the ball, and it's going to bounce back to Krilla, now to Skeen. Going to go Moberg in the midfield. I believe Moberg has played the entirety of this contest. I have first half stats, so let me actually tell you the truth here, folks. I don't want to lie to you. As a journalist, that goes against me. Yes, Moberg played all 45, and he has played the entirety of the second half thus far. Skeen with possession to Fox. Fox to Moberg. Plenty of open field for Gottwald. You do have Marquez in that midfield area that was applying a little bit of a distant pressure, but pressure nonetheless, as Vera and Krilla kind of bounce the ball amongst themselves. Short pass there to Skeen. Skeen trying to find Williams just outside the box. Reynolds will go Williams, and they're going to play it outside to Morale. Will he have his second goal? And he just misses the mark. He was so close. I think he missed it by just the cleat mark. Just a little bit of that cleat, folks. But amazing. The Saints have such great pressure in this second half. They're really dominating time of possession, and it feels like this is just a different team that came out of the half. Absolutely amazing performance from Flagler in this second half. As the Spartans lose the ball, Moberg is going to take the long kick there, and that is going to get way out of play. Goal kick here for Hare and the Tampa team. Short kick here. It's going to go Bregman. Bregman will go Gumroe. Gumroe will go Skeen. Skeen will go Hitheman. Hitheman, fancy footwork, will go Moberg near the referee. Plenty of turns there from Moberg, who will find Hitheman. He is going to ricochet a shot off of a few Spartan bodies there as Hitheman applying pressure again, and that is going to be a handball called on Gumroe. I don't know if that was intentional by Hitheman, but if it was, amazing soccer IQ play from him, knowing that there was a lot of pressure there from Gumroe and some other Spartans in the general area. So being able to get that ball off the hand and get the Saints back possession here. This is a really good set piece here for Flagler. Opportunity just outside this 18-yard box. Wonder if they will go for the straight goal or if they'll try to find a head maybe of Luke Williams or Krilla in the box, two of the taller guys on the field right now. Gottwald's a pretty tall guy too. Where's he at? There he is. So let's see with the set piece here. Two Saints line up for it. Wonder if they'll pull some trickery. I guess you could say a little bit of trickery. Skeen will take that. Spartans get the touch after the free kick, and that is airmailed. Kat, what did I tell you last time I was on the broadcast? We need to chill out with the leg program. They just got too much mustard on the ball. Where's Liv? She hates it when I say that. Sub here for the Spartans, that is Lorenz Offner. He does have the lone goal for the Spartans in this contest. So you got to assume they're putting him back in there to try to get some more momentum in their corner. But right now, I feel like it's all Saints. All Saints in this second half. It's a Saints second half. Ball crosses the midfield. Good pressure there from Krilla, which allows Moberg to dispossess the Spartans and get Gottwald. Gottwald will play it into the offensive half and find Hitheman. Hitheman going to play it back to Vera. Very good play. And they're going to probably take some time to reset. Gottwald with some open field here. I assume he'll play Fox down the line. He will. Fox will play Morale a little bit closer to midfield. Moberg goes Gottwald. Gottwald making his way with a big kick here. I assume Hitheman is the intended target. Gumroe, well, actually is the one that gets the touch on it. I'm not sure what happened there. Daffa Taylor got a touch on it, and I think he was out of play, so they're going to call a throw in here about where Camillo is and throw in Saints here. He started trying to dribble it like a basketball, and I was like, oh my God, handball. But I mean, I got a little sidetracked here. I got a blind spot down here. That's what I'm going to blame it on. Ball goes out of play here. Another throw in for the Saints, and Camilo Vera will take it. Camilo plays Hitheman. Hitheman dispossessed there. Carrillo will get the possession back. Goes Skeen. Skeen trying to go full 360 here, trying to find an open man. He'll go Krilla. Moberg going to let that one go. Is that one just going to find the feet of the wrong team here if you're Saints faithful? Carrillo going to be in the best position here for the pressure on Taylor. That one gets out of play, I believe. That is a throw in here for the Spartans. 17, that is Alex Dollar, the first half starter, will go into play. And then we have Gabriel Ariza. I don't believe we saw Ariza in the first half. He may have been one of those subs when Flagler decided they wanted to sub 7 people, and Tampa also decided they wanted to sub seven people. So there was a lot of subs there that I couldn't really see. I got a blind spot from this roof. They should move the rail up. I think they should move the rail up so I can see over. I'll do it. Anyways, little changing of possession down there, as that, honestly, a high IQ play from Theo May there, just ricocheting the ball off of Camilo Vera. That will draw a corner kick here for the Spartans. 1-1 contest, just under 27 minutes to play. So not a lot of people stacked up in the 6-yard box. It's all Saints in that 6-yard box. I assume the set piece might be a little bit of a shorter play, maybe a little outside, or maybe he's just got some wicked spin on the ball. Gottwald is the one that gets the first touch. It's going to go out of the back line. That's going to be another corner here for the Spartans. I think the weather is absolutely perfect today for a soccer match. Nice and windy. Not hot. Like, it's not hot at all. Nice, like 70-ish degrees. It's fabulous down here. So that one's going to get off of the head. And that one is going to be an air-mailed kick from Dollar. I believe that was Dollar. Yes, it is. That's number 17. That's Dollar. He's got blue cleats on. That's how I remembered him. I need to talk to their strength coach, too. Maybe they need to lay off the leg program as well. Oh, there's 2 people with blue cleats. I didn't even notice that Bugot's car has blue cleats as well. I just remembered his fancy name. So, Fox goes Morale. Morale gets a little tripped up there. Dollard, 1 set of blue cleats. There's Offner. He's the one with the goal for Tampa. He does put it in back to his defensive half, though. Kicking around a little bit there, Ariza and Marshall. And then Bregman, of course. Then Aldabo, Gottwald, Moberg. Little dispossession there. They're going to try to play the momentum here on the outside of the box. Kick there from May. And Fox is going to clear it out of the box. I think the fact that he chose to be a defender is just top tier. So that one's going to get good ball here for Sam Reynolds. And everybody is in disarray here for Flagler faithful. There is going to be a yellow card assessed. Not sure who they're giving the yellow card to. And they're going to give it to Bregman. Bregman is assessed here with the yellow. So a stoppage of play on the yellow card. And this is going to be a beautiful set piece here for the Saints. This could be dangerous. PA is saying it was assessed to 15, Rodriguez. Rodriguez was over there as well, but I honestly thought it was to Bregman. I really did. I guess you guys can check the live stats, and I mean, that's the officialness. Anyways, free kick here for the Saints. This is lethal right here. Look at this set piece. Looks like Skeen is the one that is lined up to take it. And Krilla is going to have the goal. And that is goal number 2 for the Saints. I knew it. The set piece was lethal. You get the Saints in that good of a position with Krilla getting the head on the ball down there in the box. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. That was an absolutely beautiful play. I'm going to rave about that the rest of this contest. That is the 3rd goal of the season for Krilla. Skeen was the one lined up. He will get the assist, his 2nd of the season. And the Saints are rolling. It has been nothing but Saints in this second half. Absolutely beautiful. We love to see it. 2-1 Saints, their first lead of the ball game. And as it stands right now, that is a game winner from Krilla. If anything changes, it won't be. But as it stands, we are just under 25 minutes. And we are going to line up here at at midfield. Thomas Coombs says that is not enough for him. He said, we're scoring again, folks. There's 25 minutes left to play. We are going to score again. That is what Thomas Coombs is saying. Sam Reynolds gets a little dispossessed down there in their own offensive half of things. Tampa enjoying that possession down there. Good touch. Bregman. Luke Williams is the one with the pressure. Goes Marshall, Hitheman, and Skeen, both applying pressure. Both sets of blue cleats over there near that midfield mark. Dollard is the one that comes up with possession, and a foul will be assessed, I believe, on Moberg for a free kick for the Spartans. They go quick with it, trying to get the Saints off guard while they argue the call. Marshall, Dollard. Krilla there for the pressure, so he's not going to get very far. Vera does a great job of maintaining May down there on this close sideline. Throw in Saints. Vera goes Skeen. Skeen will play it back. That is going to go off of a few feet there. I'm not sure if Reynolds was the one with the original touch. He is dispossessed nonetheless with Ariza, and that ball is going to find its way out of the sideline. Another throw in here for the Saints, and again will be taken by Camilo Vera. Vera plays it down the sideline. I know this is soccer, but Luke Williams doing a little bit of boxing out here. I wonder if that's also a soccer term. We're going to go with yes. Sammy says yes. Reese Skeen over there with good possession. Hitheman puts it into the offensive half, but the only person there to claim it is Hare, the keeper. So now the Spartans are going to trek their way towards midfield. A few touches on it. Bregman will now have possession with some open yards. Reynolds with the pressure from the side. Marshall. Hitheman with the pressure. Gets the possession on the dispossession there. Hitheman, he's taking it all the way. He's got pressure from three men. He's taking it. He tries to find Luke Williams on the box, so they're going to have to slow things down a little bit. Morale, he tries to meg them, and he's going to get dispossessed. The ball goes back to the Spartans. They're trying to play it fast as Dollard and Morale are going to kind of go 1v1. Moberg with a great footwork there to get the ball back into Saints' possession. Dollard over there is killing it. He came into this ball game in the second half, and he's been all over the field. He's been at the midfield. He's been all over the sidelines and everything. Like, he's just been kind of everywhere. He's making his presence known, trying to get his footwork in there, and he's trying to get this goal back. So inbound ball here. Ball goes out of the sideline. I believe that's a throw in for the Saints. Throw in here from Fox. Ball goes back out of play. Throw in here. We're going to leisurely take it. Saints laying chase to it down the sideline, and the Spartans try to actually play Dollard, a little bit down the line a little bit. Free kick here for the Spartans. Ball crosses midfield, and the Saints regain possession in Gottwald. Gottwald will play Morale. Morale with a man on in the back in Dollard. He's going to try to do the Derrick Henry stiff arm and get away from him, but he's just going to give the ball to Fox. Luke Williams is the one that ultimately gets ahead on that one, but it'll trickle over to the keeper in Hare. Hare and the defenders sharing the wealth a little bit with the ball here. Possession to the Spartans here. That is Bugot's car. Other pair of blue cleats. Man, getting handsy over there. Look at Reese Skeen using that power right there. That's the strength coach. That's Kat right there, getting them all fit, ready for this. Just a little bit too far, but hey, he makes the most of that play. Hitherman makes the most of it, folks. He knows that ball might be going out of the back line and it could be out on him, so he plays it off of a Spartan and ultimately gets a corner here for his guys. And I wonder if we're going to take the subs here on corners. The offensive team has the decision if they want to make the subs now or if they want to make the subs after the corner. The Spartans will, in fact, make their 20 subs. Let's hope I can tell you all of these. We've got Marquez, Gumroe, Fairchild. There was another one, but I didn't quite see his number. And then we've got some subs here for the Saints. I know Alex Alexandru was one of them, and I believe Wygant was the other one. Finn Wygant. So corner kick here will be taken by Skeen. Another good set-piece opportunity here for the Saints. Gottwald gets a foot on it. Alex Alexandru outside the box, getting his way around the defender, gets shoved in the 18-yard box. Everybody on Flagler wanted that foul because that would have been a PK, and that's almost a guaranteed goal. It's usually, they say it's like 50-50, but let's be real. You watch soccer, you know a PK is pretty much, it's going in. So this is Offner. He is the one with the goal. Rivas comes out of the box and risked it all, and that is going to be a goal for Tampa. Offner not the one who scored it, but I believe he'll get an assist on it. I think, who scored that one? Where'd he go? 19, I believe, is the one who knocked it in. That's Jack Hartford. I'll wait for the PA guy to tell me for sure. So 2-2 now. Man, this game is back and forth and back and forth. Great momentum for the Saints going at first. So now they're going to have to try to get their third goal of the contest here as we've got kickoff at midfield. Morale goes Fox. Fox goes Moberg. Yeah, Hartford was the one with the goal confirmed by the PA guy who's sitting next to the stat guy, which is why I trust him. Offner is the one with the shot, and that one is going to go over the goal. Goal kick here for the Saints. So there is a sub before we get the goal kick off. That is going to be McCollum coming in for Skeen. Preseason all-conference for the Peach Belt Conference, as well as teammate Max Gottwald over there on that far side of the 18-yard box. Krilla with a touch. Goes to the fresh legs of McCollum. McCollum now. 3 men on as he's going to get the pass off to Krilla. Krilla will go with the far ball here to Gottwald. Gottwald will make his way towards midfield. Kicks it deep. I believe he's going for Wygant. Wygant, good opportunity here on the cross. Oh, Alex Alexandru and Hitherman were so close to getting in that rebound goal there, folks. Just a little bit of a weird ricochet. Not able to get it. That is Andres. Gets the dispossession there. Wygant again with an opportunity. Let's see if he goes with the cross. He's got 3 men on. I think he's going to have to cross it. He doesn't cross it. He goes for the shot. That was right on goal there. The keeper Hare just lays out and grabs it. 2-2 ball game still here at Saints Field in St. Augustine, Florida. Yeah, I said ball game. I did. I said it. So working their way up the field are the Spartans. Marshall plays Bregman. Bregman will go back to Marshall. Marshall will go down the sideline. Andre's trying to get the dispossession. Gonna have to work backward with the pressure from the guys in white. Plays up to Gumroe. Vera and Alex Alexandru. Now McCollum and Moberg with the pressure. Alex Rivas trying to save the ball from going out. That's going to be a corner here for Tampa. This will be their 6th corner kick of the day. So they're going to have a defender come in and take that corner. I believe that is number 30 in Christian Fairchild. Yep, Fairchild will take the corner. Set piece for the Spartans. Kick is up. It finds some heads. Not the heads that they intended to find, as Andres is going to try to play a deep ball there. Can Wygant get to it before Gumroe? Gumroe is going to get to it, but Wygant does get there, and they're going to give him a foul free kick for the Spartans. Spartans kicking the ball around, finding the 18-yard box. Krilla trying to clear it. McCollum gets clotheslined and falls to the ground, and they're going to give number 19 Hartford the foul. So free kick here. Gottwald will take it. Wonder if he is going to play it short or if he is going to try to play Vera down here on this sideline. Him and Alex Alexander have got some yards of separation. More so Vera. Ball a little bit more centered on the field. Gets off of a Spartan. Works out for the Saints. And Vera does end up just kind of kicking it over the head of a Spartan. And that is going to be a goal kick. And we have a stoppage of play signaled by the referee. I'm not sure what the stoppage of play is. For why? Conversation amongst the refs. I hope you guys just didn't see me on that camera. There has been a yellow card assessed to the bench. The referee came over and assessed a yellow card to the Tampa bench. I could not tell you what it was for. And now the Saints are going to make some subs. 3 guys coming in here. We've got Miles Shanley, Alberto Ontiveros, and number 15, Philip Young. And then 12 came in. That is, no, Offner's been. 12's been in the game. He was just over here chilling. So ball back in play here. The keeper's got it. The clock has started again, folks. I couldn't tell you what the yellow card was for. I really couldn't, but that's okay. Throw in here for Flagler. Wygant tries to play Young. Young down the sideline. Dispossessed. Shanley is the closest one with pressure as the Spartans play it back into their own side of the field. Alexandru, Offner, Gunroe, Krilla kicks it out of play, and they're going to force a throw in here for the Spartans. Throw in here from Gunroe. He also gets possession back after a touch. Midfield, Philip Young has got fresh legs in here for the Saints. He has not played a minute so far of this ball game. Contest, matchup, soccer game. Ontiveros. Down there on the sideline, I believe they're going a Spartans throw in. Or are they going a Saint throw in? Either way, Saints now have possession here. That is McCollum. McCollum with a good kick there, trying to find Philip Young. Philip Young gets it off the head, but it's going to go out of play. Spartans with the ball in their own half. Pressure. Interception here. McCollum. Let's see, he will try to play Young. Gets off the foot. I don't know if it hit off of a Spartan or not. Going to go with no, as they are going to give a goal kick. Stop of the clock again. Luke Williams comes in for the Saints. And then Aldabo comes in for the Spartans. So goal kick here, taken. Luke Williams with the pressure. The ball is airmailed into Saints defensive territory. Good form there by Krilla on the header. That was real poised Very demure, very mindful. Alex Alexandru gets a touch on that one. Not sure who they're giving the throw in here to. It's in my blind spot. Well, Alberto Ontiveros is going to take it. 2 Saints in that territory. They are dispossessed. Alex Alexandru with the pressure, as is Wygant. McCollum comes in for the pressure. Marquez is making his way across midfield with pressure from Moberg. Down the line, Moberg trying to get the possession back, and he's all over the ball, rolling all over it, getting footsie over there. Ontiveros is the one that ultimately, kicks the ball away from all of that chaos over there. That foul was assessed to the Saints in the area. That was Finn Wygant, I believe. He's not happy with that call there. I thought that was clean soccer. But then again, I played softball, so might not have been clean soccer. That ball is going to get out of play. And we've got a stoppage of play here. More subs coming in. Tampa's the one with the sub. That's Theo May. So ball gets in here. Bregman rolls it out to Tamar. Tamar goes Marshall. Marshall trying to flip the field, and he does. Tries to play, I believe that's Offner. Offner actually just took that one off the shoulder. That is going to be a throw in for the Saints. Alberto Ontiveros will take the throw in here. Gottwald making his way down the field here. He had plenty of yards of separation. A little shove there. It's getting chippy. 10 minutes to play here, and it's getting chippy. Krilla goes Ontiveros. Ontiveros goes back to Krilla. 3 men in the vicinity. He will play it up to McCollum. That ball is just bouncing all over McCollum as he is going to get around 2 defenders, making his way towards the midfield around the referee. A little bit of open space here as he tries to play Alex Alexandru on the sideline. But Gumroe is the one who gets the possession. Slide tackle there from Moberg, and that's a beauty. McCollum is the one. Keeps the possession for the Saints. Wonder if he will try to find Shanley. No, he's going to go backwards to Gottwald, who's going to play it back to him. He's like, go to Shanley. There he goes to Shanley down the sideline. Moberg again with the ball. 2 men in his vicinity. He goes back to Gottwald, who's got plenty of open space, as well as Carilla. Carilla will play Ontiveros. Ontiveros going to play upfield to Alex Alexandru. Going to get around 2 defenders. Make it 3. Will he turn and take the shot? No, he's going to get a little bit of fancy footwork, take the shot, ricochet off a defender. Spartans get possession back. Moberg was laying chase in the midfield. That's Offner. Going to track the ball down on the far near sideline. Ontiveros with the pressure. Going to have to play back to Tamar. Tamar into the box. Krilla gets a body on it. Luke Williams. Philip Young now with the ball. Open field here for Shanley a little bit. He's got a good play here for Wygant maybe, but he's going to take the ball by himself. Goes to Wygant. Wygant goes a little far there to Young. A little miscommunication there from the Saints. Not sure who was going to get that one, as that one is just ricocheted around in the 18-yard box. Out of play. Throw in Saints in a stoppage of play because there's going to be a sub. Reese Skeen. Oh, I need to let my clock run a little bit more. So we're just not going to. Oh, and then 17 also went into the game. Alex Dollard. Blue cleats. Skeen and Dollard coming in here for the throw-in that will be taken by Miles Shanley. Now I gotta stop my clock because I let it run too long. Shanley on the throw-in. A couple people get on that one. And Young rifles one into the box. That was a good save there by Hare. But man, what a great ball there from Young. A lot of firepower behind that kick. Kat, if you actually turn the game on now, shout out. So a corner here for the Saints with 7.5 to play. Alexandru is going to be the one who lines up to take the set piece. Little handsy there in the box. So the whistle is blown. Okay, so we're going to take some time here. The referee's going to tell everybody in the box to behave. Alexander lines up for the corner kick. It is taken, trying to find maybe Krilla. I'm not sure who touched that ball. There was a lot of people over there. It's going to roll out of the back line. I'm guessing the Spartans touched it since we're lining up for the corner kick. Skeen will line up and take this corner kick here. Have to wonder if he's going to go for Max Gottwald, the big head there that was kind of in the front. He's getting hugged over there. Lots of love. He was going for Gottwald. The keeper did get a hand on it, but I think Luke Williams ultimately got the final touch on the header that goes out of play. Goal kick here for the Spartans. 6 minutes to go here, all knotted up at 2 apiece. Stoppage of play because we're going to have a sub. That is going to be Jesse Van Krimpen, who is going to go in for Wygant. All right, goal kick taken. It's going to land right in a little bit of the midfield. Krilla gets the head on the ball first, and then Gottwald. Okay, let's get the ball on the ground before someone headbutts somebody. Okay, the ball was on the ground for a good 5 seconds. Shanley is going to be the one that gets it. Plays down the sideline. Luke Williams. Oh, he plays Young. Young with the good footwork there. He plays Skeen. Will Skeen take a kick and a shot? Yes, he will. And that is sent way soaring over the goal. Man, one thing about these Saints guys, man, they got some firepower in their legs. I would not want to be on the other side of one of them kicking the ball. I just wouldn't. So ball is up in the midfield. First touch will go off the head of Krilla. Second touch will go off of Skeen. Third touch will be Luke Williams. And then Gumroe. And then the keeper. First ball. That goes to Ontiveros, and that'll take out a play. That should be a throw-in Spartans. Stopping the clock because of a sub. Going to switch wings here. Is Young and Alex Alexandru. We did have a sub. I didn't see it. 19? For us came in. Moberg with the possession. I think he's cramping. Calf cramp. Shanley on the far sideline with the ball, and we're going to stop play here because Shanley is cramping real bad. Philip Young, what a great teammate going out there to help him out. 74% humidity today here, folks. A little bit cooler weather, though, than we're used to in here, St. Augie's, Florida. So 2 subs here for the Saints. I didn't get to tell you about Abram. Wait, where'd Abram go? Well, Andres is in the game here. So getting a good stretch there in the midfield. I guess he was cramping really bad, folks. It's that time of year. It's hot. It gets hot. You know, you start cramping, and I'm just going to step away here while they stretch him out and see what happens with him. All right, so back to play here. Moberg helped off the field after some vicious cramping. Luke Williams in the ball game. Jesse Van Krimpen in the ball game. Philip Young here with the pressure. Gumroe. Gonna play it to his number 16. That is Castells. Great ball there to Alex Alexandru. Him and Fairchild are the ones that are going to have to lay chase to it. Fairchild is the one that comes up with the possession, kicks it out of play. I think Alex Alexandru was the last touch on that one. So throw in quick from the Spartans. Reskeen. Gottwald. Shanley. Shanley back with possession. Reskeen trying to get a little fancy with the footwork there, and he's going to get dispossessed on that turn by Tamar. Down the field, dispossessed. Van Krimpen with a good step there. Young is going to try to get the ball. That should be a Saints throw-in. Ontiveros will take the throw-in. Got to wonder who he's going to go to. He's going to go back to Krilla with plenty of open field, who will play Gottwald, who also has plenty of open field. Gottwald will go to Shanley. Shanley will play Morale. Morale will go Gottwald. Gottwald will go Ontiveros. Ontiveros with some open yardage will play Young on the sideline. Young with a man on the side, ends up going into two-man pressure, gets the ball to Van Krimpen, who goes back to Gottwald. Every man in white now on this side of midfield, unless Krilla makes me a liar. No, he didn't. Shanley with the ball outside of the 18-yard box. Got to wonder who he was going to there, as that one is going to hit off of a Spartan. It is going to be a throw-in Saints. Ontiveros goes quick with it, goes Skeen. Skeen getting around Gumroe. And we're going to get a set piece here for the Saints in the corner kick, and that looked like they might try to take it quick. We're approaching very little time left in this game. We got 2 minutes here. Skeen dribbling to the corner flag. Gottwald again in the 6-yard box, getting some hugs. The offering from Skeen gets off of the head of Shanley. It goes out of play. Goal kick for the Spartans. Looks like the keeper's trying to get it quick. Everybody making their run towards the other side of the field. Don't want to end in a tie here. Regular season games can end in a draw. The kick is up. Krilla gets the first touch. Tamar gets the second. Ontiveros kicks the ball into Saints offensive territory. Gumrari. Reskeen now with possession. He gets shoved, and now that is going to be a free kick here for the Saints. Skeen will take it with less than a minute to play here, about 42 seconds. Just around the midfield mark, going to let everybody get lined up. He is watching that clock. Getting down to the wire. Skeen lining it up, less than 30 to play here. And Skeen with the big kick. Luke Williams gets ahead on it. A Spartan gets ahead on it. Gottwald tries to get the goal, but it's going to ricochet off of some Spartans. Young is going to track it down. 10 seconds. Throw in. So he's going to hold on to the ball with less than 5 seconds here. So that is your ball game here from St. Augustine, Florida. Spartans and Saints ended a draw, 2-2. That was a great contest here, folks. Very physical ball game here from both squads. I hope you enjoyed today's broadcast on a beautiful Tuesday afternoon in St. Augustine, Florida. Again, Bailey Clark here on the Saints Sports Network signing off from our 2-2 draw.